Yeah.
I'll try to log on and see if we actually are on Facebook.
Do you know how many look at I'm Leroy behind the camera.
Oh, that's great.
Do you know how many hold on here, I'll just slide this way and then I think it'll be okay.
Okay, looks like the audio's working.
Do you know how many
Great, I think it's working.
I don't even know what I was going to say anymore.
Leroy.
Okay.
I like it.
We have to at least. We're still trying to figure out how to get all of our stuff to go live at the same time. And
can I put that over here, maybe? Or do you like that over there? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this will be good here. We're still trying to figure out how to get all of our things to go live at once. Yeah. And
we actually got software for it now, though.
Yeah, so we're a step closer, but we still haven't totally figured it out. And apparently, because we're not in the Americas, we can't go live here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we followed the instructions on Restream, and it did not work. Lens cap's on.
What lens? I don't have a lens cap. What is happening?
That's usually what it is with me.
What is happening, though? Why is it not? Oh, what was that? Oh, okay.
Whoa, we should put a bigger light back
interesting.
There for you.
Strange there.
It's getting quite the flare.
It's all right.
We need
it's just
a flag.
iPhone. For the full experience, though, you should go to our Facebook or YouTube channel right now, or Twitch,
big
or
show
Twitch
today.
channel. But
actually, it's not a big show.
I forgot to get Waddell sent his phone number so that we can bring him on as our guest.
Send it
forgot
to me.
to get it.
Oh,
should be in our Instagram messages. Do you have that open still?
You know what? I'll go take care of that.
You check that.
Carry the show for a little bit.
So okay, I'll carry the show. Hey, how's it going? We're excited to be recording another podcast and going live here again. I'm telling you, within the next 3 weeks, we're gonna have this figured out so that we can stream to all of our places at the same time.
Here, I'm gonna send Waddell that invite here.
That's how we're going to eventually make it happen. Plus, we're going to be able to bring guests on. If you are following along right now on Instagram, on Facebook, and YouTube and Twitch, we're going to have. I think we're going to get a guest to join us.
Maybe.
Oh, we sent the invite.
Yep.
To our buddy Waddell Engineering, who's definitely worth a follow. He got us hooked up with
let him tell the story.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. Well, you told me just to take it away, so
well, you can tell the story if you want. I'm back.
Who's behind the camera now? Nobody is behind this particular camera.
Yeah, there's actually
you can actually see Leroy behind the camera if you go check out our YouTube feed.
There's a TV behind
and subscribe
the camera.
on YouTube. But there is a TV.
So when I was setting up the studio today, I turned on. You see these lights back there? Those two lights, that one and that one.
Yeah.
So they run on a battery, and you're not going to believe this, but somebody left the battery on all day.
Big surprise. So the battery's not working.
Well, it's working now. I had to change the batteries out and actually put a lamp because the one wasn't working anymore. But yeah, we got a lamp back there. And
gotcha.
all sorts of
stuff.
So
you didn't actually need his phone number?
No, I don't think so. I just sent them the thing.
Oh.
I could send it on phone if you want.
Well, I don't know.
Why
that's not? How you sent it to me earlier, so that's how I thought you had to
FaceTime
send it.
And stuff here. I can send it to
this will be fun. You guys want to do some trivia? We've got Trivial Pursuit, but it's Genius 2 edition. Yeah. So, these questions aren't hard at all.
No.
What European city was the first in history to boast 1 million inhabitants?
Oh, do you think I could?
You know that one?
Do you think I could put these on? Hold on. Give me one of those cards and I'll prep it up.
What European city was the first in history to boast 1 million inhabitants? Do you know that one?
Yeah.
What's your answer?
Europe.
Europe. I mean, I guess. London. London.
Yeah, that's
London. I love that someone said Toronto. That sounds like it's someone who's from Toronto. Because they think that they're the center of the universe.
Well, they kind of are in that universe.
You just
You've been to Toronto.
What is that?
What's that?
What call did Joey and Porky use to signal each other on TV's Lassie? How old is that show?
That's a good.
And the answer is Iyaki.
Oh, look at this! Hold on, check this
I
out.
don't even know what that means.
There's a whole nother thing here with comments.
Where'd those come from?
I don't know. Check this out.
Hey, those are all the
London. Look at this.
Those are all of the Facebook
We can put stuff
and
on.
YouTube comments coming in.
Look at this.
All in one place.
Oh, this is great.
We're learning as we go. If you can't tell, this is going to be
highly rehearsed. Is what
this is going to be. This is going to be our worst podcast that we have ever done.
We apologize,
but
and I don't even have a mic. You're kind of hogging it.
We can share it, and I'm going to knock down the other one, but that's okay.
Oh, look at this! Somebody's from Saskatchewan. Oh, I'm having fun with this. We're actually getting now. The thing would only let us have one moderator. But we're going to get a moderator on to start putting comments up for us.
Yeah, it's true. We asked Megan to be our moderator, and she is going to, but she's got a class tonight.
Oh.
So she said she was going to log on and watch,
okay.
but she couldn't moderate tonight.
She can still moderate. How?
What? I mean,
what's your class in?
Like accounting or something?
Is she going in to do the books tomorrow?
Maybe. Do you want to do our taxes? We need someone.
Yeah, actually.
We have no idea what we're doing.
Hey, shh.
That's not true. Leroy behind the camera knows, and then I'm trying to play catch up.
Look at this.
What part of the anatomy has been proven to be larger in Tour de France cyclists than in any other athletes?
What was the question? I was reading something else.
What part of your anatomy is larger in Tour de France cyclists than in any other athletes? The heart.
Oh.
The heart. That's what we were looking for there.
Let's see. Does anybody get it? Lungs.
Lungs would be a good answer as well. See,
Megan's
Megan's right there. She's in project management right now.
Well, tell her to log in.
What does that even mean, Megan? That's not even a real thing.
She's not managing.
Project management.
She's not managing projects tomorrow.
So it's not even a real. That's not even a real job. It's not even a real class.
It's a real job, actually.
It's not a real class, though. Let's be honest.
It'd be like what they call it, a cert. You get certified in it, I think.
Sounds like she's making up stories.
No, it's a construction thing. Oh, here's a good question.
What's the question?
Is that Leroy behind the camera?
This is indeed Leroy behind the camera.
Although you're behind the camera today, oddly enough.
For those who are not watching on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook, he's right. This is him. So just not Instagram. You can't see it there.
But you don't want to tank our Instagram. We'll get it figured out eventually. What's that?
I quite enjoyed everyone's. I don't know. Something's beeping.
My robo vacuum's not plugged in. I unplugged it to plug in the camera.
Oh, look at you! I'm not one of these fancy people with a robot.
Okay.
Why is it beeping?
Because it's not.
This is the level of professionalism that I have to deal with on almost a daily basis with Leroy behind the camera. Let's do another trivia question, just for fun. How many needles are used in knitting a pair of socks? What?
Ooh.
How many? 4.
Oh.
I don't know why.
Here, I'm going to try this. Check this out.
Knitted a pair of socks before.
Check this out.
What's going on here?
I'm going to add this in. Look at this.
What are you adding?
Watch this. Watch the screen.
Okay, yeah. How many sheaves of grain are there on Saskatchewan's coat of arms? Oh, it's just like you made it like pop up on there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then I'll go back to the chat.
Oh, then you can see the answers.
Yeah.
Except for the Instagram people.
Oh.
They're saying
2?
3, 2.
Okay, here, I'll put up 2.
3.
I actually don't know the answer.
It's actually the answer is 3.
The answer is 3?
Yeah, so lots of people got that one right.
Yeah.
All right, you got the next question ready to go?
No.
Oh, that was terrible. It was a terrible, terrible reveal. You made it sound like it was going to be some real big deal.
I just did one. I'll pick another
How
one.
many substances usually dissolved in to form a tincture? What does that even mean?
What?
I don't know.
You're reading that right.
What are substances usually dissolved in to form a tincture?
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah. What are they dissolved in to form a tincture?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's alcohol is the answer. That's what it's dissolved in. I'm really glad I brought over Trivial Pursuit Genius Edition.
Why did you pick the hardest ones?
This is the only one I have at home because that's how I roll. I don't even know where it came from.
Look at this. We've got our own name. I should set it up so
Leroy.
it's Leroy and then Leroy behind the camera on
You
that
should.
side. We'll get it ready for next time.
I don't believe you at all.
I won't.
You said you would have it.
Oh, hold on. We got a guest here. I didn't even notice. Look at this. Or let's bring him on.
Okay.
Oh, hey guys.
So
There we go.
Oh, there we are.
There we go. Yeah.
How's
I
it
was
going?
outside. This was a little bit quieter, and that's so I guess I don't really have the best lighting going on, but
The lighting's great though.
dark and shallow, eh?
So our first guest doesn't want to be seen by his PO, so swears he's at home.
Got to do some mystery stuff, right?
How's it going?
Good, and yourself, guys.
Good.
This is great. So Waddell Engineering was one of our really early followers
big
on
time,
like
yeah.
TikTok and Instagram before we took off, and made us realize that maybe people would support us even when we didn't know it. You got like, how did you get us to come to Toronto?
I think you just DM'd me and said you were coming to Toronto, and if I knew any good places. I think you guys had it on the list of places to go to, and everyone on social media was just asking for you guys to go there, right?
Yeah, my version of the story was you said, "Hey, come to Toronto," and then he sent a message back that said, "Yeah, bring us out there, and we will." And then you were like, "Yeah, I got a meeting with some people tomorrow. I'll see if I can get somebody to bring you out."
And the next thing we knew, we had our hotel coming.
Yeah,
And we were like, well, I guess we're going.
Yeah, I got your hotel comp. That was pretty nice.
that was great.
That was a great hotel.
It was so nice.
They let us into that room that overlooks the Jays field for like 10 minutes. So that was fun. They're like, okay, you guys can come in and film and then get out.
Yeah.
And it's like during the week and there's no baseball going on. So like you wouldn't think that they would really care that much, but I guess so.
Yeah. Although they did say if they do make it to the playoffs, you can't stay here.
Meanwhile, the season
That's true. There was a little bit of a delay because they weren't sure if the Jays were going to make the playoffs last year. And then, or was it last year or the year before? I don't even remember now.
The year before.
I think it was like the year before already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy cow. Where's time gone? We need to get back out there again.
Big time.
Yeah. Well, there's probably like more things you can go see. You can come see the famous butt statue. I don't think they'll have security fences around it anymore.
Oh, can you hear him through the? Oh,
yeah, through there.
Hold on here. Okay, so Leroy behind the camera had headphones. I was just letting the one sit on the table because I thought he was listening through those.
Yeah.
Turns out he actually had his own headphones the whole time. So
can you hear now?
now I can hear.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, there we go.
So what else should we come out and see?
See some more local tourist things. Check and see if the Punky Doodle Corner sign is still there.
So they sent us. Somebody said. So we went there. It wasn't there.
There's a place called Punky Doodle's Produce.
Yeah.
And they actually sent us our own replica sign.
Yeah. Well, we thought it was
nice,
going to be a replica sign. We were really excited.
We
and
got
it
it
was
somewhere. We need to put it up in here.
But it's maybe the size of your Trivial Pursuit box.
It's not that small. It's like 4 of this. But that was I would like to see if maybe they've replaced it. Although I've heard that they just quit replacing it.
Yeah, I drive by it every day. It's not there.
So maybe that's what we should do. Maybe we should make a Punky Doodle's Corner sign.
And
we should take it out
and bring it out. Well, actually, we know a sign guy. High Signs could probably make us one. Yeah, that'd be great.
That would be a great mission.
That would be good. We could meet Waddell at the sign, and because he's in engineering, he could engineer it on.
You could tell us how to get rid of that.
Oh no, we're not civil engineers. We might get in trouble for that.
Oh.
Well, you only get in trouble if you get caught. It's not like we're going to be video. Oh, wait. I mean, can you get in trouble for putting a sign up though? Like,
yeah,
I
probably.
don't know. Wasn't that like one of your like top 10 videos? So
It was one of our best ones.
It was. I think we actually need to get out. I think we need to try and get a sign made.
Yeah,
and get out there and put it up.
At least it's like a cardboard one with a Sharpie.
That would work too.
Yeah,
But I think we should try and get a legit
if we got a
one.
real one, that would be cool.
Like I don't know what your guys' budget is, so we gotta keep
Well,
some
we-
options open.
Well,
We
we'll find someone to sponsor it.
Yes, we're not spending. We don't have, nor will we spend our own money. But we'll get. We'll find someone to sponsor it. I'm pretty confident of
I
that.
see you guys didn't make it on the short list of influencers to tour the Rogers Stadium there a few weeks ago.
Oh no,
We didn't even know.
Shoot.
We should have applied.
Yeah,
Was that a
maybe,
thing?
eh?
I don't know if it
Maybe.
was applied.
we're not a big enough deal out in Toronto.
No.
That's
Oh, I
true.
guess not. And you didn't make it to the TikTok, I don't know, whatever it was called, TikTok Toronto convention.
Oh,
Michael Bublé showed up.
Huh.
we need to get you. You need to be our hey, come out to this event guy.
I don't know.
Because
we didn't
You
even
guys
know it
got,
existed.
Way more followers. You guys are way more cooler than we are. I don't know.
I don't think that TikTok thinks we are. Like the people who follow us, but like the actual company, I don't know. I don't know about that. We're left. I see these people like with like 20,000 followers opening up these like TikTok advent calendars, and I'm like, we've got 500,000. Where's our TikTok advent calendar?
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw the one person I know, and I look at their following, and like it's probably just like reaching out to certain people, right? And I see their advent calendar. I was like, do I get an advent calendar? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, I know.
That would
I've seen a few things like that, and I'm like, where's I want something.
Although
But-
at that TikTok event, I did get a little ring light that says TikTok on it that you can put on your phone. Clearly,
Yeah.
I'm not using it right now.
That's
And
exciting though.
also, a TikTok slinky.
Okay,
That's awesome. That's
so we
awesome.
really missed out on a lot by not being there for that one.
yeah.
Yeah.
We need to look up if there's other things like I'd love to go to like one of
Yeah.
those conferences, but I don't know where they are.
Yeah, it was actually pretty funny. It's more for like their TikTok like business ad side. So they're like kind of telling people how to do that. But then I guess everyone that had like a business account got signed up to it. And then the link went out, and then all the rest of the influencers were showing up there. So they're going about ads and sponsorship and all of that. And all these influencer people are like, this kind of sucks. So a lot of people, when the lights went like black and there wasn't anything on stage, everyone just got up and started leaving. And then all of a sudden the video started playing for Michael Bublé, and they all kind of quick tried to turn around and quick run back to their seats and act like they all love Michael Bublé.
I do. I'm genuinely a big fan of Michael Bublé, so I'm mad that we weren't invited.
Yeah, he did like a little concert, like 3-4 songs, and invited a bunch of people on stage. And
That's incredible.
Wow.
I saw him in Saskatoon for like a full concert a couple of years ago, but just before COVID, a year before, and he was unbelievable. One of the best concerts I've ever been to.
yeah, just his little set that he did just for that was pretty good too, right? So it was pretty interesting.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, if you guys don't follow Waddell Engineering on TikTok, you should. You're up to 195,000 followers.
Wow. Impressive.
You're like a
not
professional
bad.
drone pilot now.
Well, I was just gonna say, not bad for just posting some poorly filmed drone videos with the trending song of the day.
We have a drone, and Leroy behind the camera likes to bring it out like occasionally, but it's like an hour-long process when he brings it out because he just plays with it for so long that I'm like, just look, I think the drone's good. Let's go.
Yeah, I think you just need to get the new and improved version, the Mini 3. It's pretty quick to send up in the air. I actually just put it through the sunroof of my pickup truck and fly around and land it back on the roof of the truck. So it's only
That's
up
the
for
problem. You
long.
don't have a sunroof.
Yeah, I do.
Oh. Never mind.
I was actually looking at that one though. That's the exact drone. I think I want one of those. It'd be like a toy though.
Yeah, well, it can shoot vertical video, right? So
Yeah.
it's kind of a
Yeah.
laser for that side. So like we have like the Mavic 3, Pro, the $5,000 one, and I use the Mini more often now.
Huh.
Wow.
Good to know. See, that's what we need is the mini one.
Yeah.
And maybe Leroy behind me could tell the difference in video quality, but I can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to either.
Drones. Yeah.
Probably not.
You're
Actually, I
super
probably
fussy.
could.
You would. He'd be
Probably
playing around with the settings for like 7 hours. Be like, it's just going to TikTok.
Yeah, I gotta learn how to do a little bit more editing on my videos, but so I'll have to hit you guys up or hit up Leader behind the camera for his video editing tips.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Yeah. We'll have to have
It'll just be a mess.
We'll have to have Waddell on for Tech Talk later.
There we go. There we go. You can give some tutorials. Well, we appreciate you being. We appreciate you being like our first ever guest on here.
Great.
Because we wanted to test out and see if we can make this work. So at least on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, people got to see this.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
On Instagram.
On Instagram,
they're like, we have no idea what you're talking about. But if you look up Waddell Engineering, you'll find him on TikTok. WADDELL_engineering. And you can check him out. So let's get him up over 200,000 followers.
Yeah, it's close.
He's almost there.
Yeah, it's getting close. Yeah, we had a viral video happen on Saturday, so that kind of really pumped up the numbers. So
3.9 million. Yeah, that is a viral video. Wow. Good job. Impressive. That's awesome.
The comment section in that one went a little crazy. So that definitely.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
You never know what you're going to get. It's just like, I feel like you post a video and you never know.
Sorry.
I'm here. You never know what's actually going to take off and what's not, right?
Oh yeah, the videos that you think that are going to be amazing bomb every time. The videos that like you're like, oh, I did this in like 5 minutes, they're like your best ones.
This is true.
Usually.
Yeah. You're not wrong at all. You're not wrong at all. Well, yeah, go check out Waddell Engineering on TikTok and Instagram, and when we get out to Ontario again, we'll have to meet up and
do a drone collab
do
with them
in person. We can have battling drones.
Yeah, we'll have to do lunch or something, so you guys don't have to live off of bologna sandwiches anymore.
It's true. It's at least turkey sandwiches. But yeah, you're not far off. Sounds good. Well, appreciate it. Have a good night.
Awesome.
See ya. Oh, it's fantastic. I love that we can now bring guests on.
Yeah, that's good.
That's one way we can bring them on. There's other ways too, I think. There's probably like a ton of questions that have popped up that we did not answer that we could answer as well.
So
someone said, what's the point of this stream on Instagram? Okay, we apologize.
Because
we were doing a live interview on Facebook, and
they could only hear half of it,
but we couldn't get this to stream properly. So we'll log off of Instagram for now. But you can pop over so you can hear both sides of everything onto Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch.
Yeah,
and it's all Leroy and Leroy. You'll be able to find us on any of those ones. What's the point of the stream?
That's a good question. Actually, I've been wondering that myself. So what Waddell was referring to there was when we go on our road trips, our first line of business, if we either fly in someplace or first get there, cooler, go to the grocery store and buy supplies for lunches for the next 3 or 4 days.
You know, we can't do that in Vegas, right?
We don't have a cooler.
We can't. No, like we're gonna have to just eat, like buy food there.
That's gonna be a problem.
It's not. There's restaurants everywhere, for what I've heard.
Yeah. You know what? There's probably a grocery store somewhere.
You are not going to a grocery store in Vegas.
Well, I could.
You're behind the camera is going to be walking around with a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
There's lunch in it. Absolutely,
you can get a cooler
ridiculous.
with wheels. Actually, I have a cooler with wheels. Just wheel it around. Let's see. Let's check out some of these comments here. You got a face for radio.
They're talking to Waddell. Because he said nice Blue Jays hat. There wasn't much light there. There wasn't a lot of light going on.
Fair.
What else feed
Yeah,
there?
to be fair, he's in the witness protection program.
So can everyone on here though, like everyone out in this world on the YouTube and Facebook, they could hear both sides of the interview.
They
right?
could. I think because if we could hear it, I don't know why they couldn't.
So just Instagram.
I think somebody would have said
what we were doing.
Yeah. Love you guys, Ben from Fresno.
Thanks,
this is
Ben.
great podcast material. I can tell you that.
Yeah, this is might be our worst podcast in history, but we'll
So
spark it up with like random trivia. Okay, you asked me a question.
So I'm not sure if you have this. So where we live in Moose Jaw, and both of us live right on the edge of town. And what's the biggest issue with living on the edge of town? I don't know if I'm putting you on the spot.
What's the biggest issue?
What's the two biggest issues?
The streets never get plowed.
Well, besides that, deer and raccoons.
Neither one's an issue.
So
definitely have raccoons and deer, but
yeah. Oh, so you must not have the same tree. I mean, deer's eating our trees right now.
Oh, go ahead. That's fine.
No, it's not fun. They eat the trees and then they don't grow.
My trees. Go ahead. It's fine.
All right.
I'm
the wrong person.
I like deer. I like them. I invite them into my yard. I'm like, hi, deer. I don't like them running into my car, into the side of my car.
Yeah.
But
so you don't mind deer in your yard?
But no, I don't mind deer in my yard.
That's fine.
Or raccoons. Whatever.
You like the raccoons?
No, not really, because they get deer trash. But no worse than like stray dogs and cats. So whatever, bring them on.
All right.
Well, so now there's no issues of living on the edge of town, other than the whole like slump zone, and eventually all the houses are just going to fall into the valley. But that's only an issue if you think about it.
I think you'll be fine while we're here.
It should be good. It should be good.
I'm not worried. Hi, Leroy behind the camera. Nice.
People are excited to see you. Who was the first football player to rush for a mile in a season?
The first football player to rush for a mile in the season.
Yeah.
So how far is a mile? What's that? 0.7 kilometers?
Like 2.2 kilometers.
So it'd be what?
1.7 kilometers?
1.7 kilometers. 1.7. So that's what?
1.6?
1,600 meters?
I don't know.
What's a meter? Yards? What's that? Like 1,500
Jim
yards?
Brown is the answer. Jim Brown is who we were looking for.
I'm pretty sure the thing was figure out how many yards is a mile.
That wasn't part of the question at all. How many bridges straddle the Niagara River?
How many bridges?
How many bridges go over the Niagara River?
You know what? I got to say here.
4. That's what my guess would be.
We're certainly not going to be putting shout outs on. People who want... My daughter Julia is watching. We're not going to shout out.
Definitely not going to shout out to Julia. Hi, Julia. We're not shouting you out right now.
No.
That's for sure.
Ridiculous.
When is your next trip? Chris, our next trip, I believe, is coming up in 1 month time.
Yeah, hopefully.
And we are going to be in Las Vegas.
Yeah, if that all works
City of Champions.
I don't know. I've never been to Vegas, really. So
I've never been to Vegas either. I'm sure it's got a slogan that's not City of Champions, though.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Las Vegas. Spend your money.
Yeah. The key is you just don't... you start off with little money, and then you can only spend what you have, and you're good.
That's why you bring your bank card, so you can always get more out.
Sweet gigs.
Sweet. I would love to. I'm excited to go to Vegas. I've never been there. You've never been there either, right?
No, not.
So we're going to be like two lost Canadians wandering the streets of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll only be there for a few days, and then we'll be back. But we might just disappear.
Maybe we'll just move there.
We'll be lost in the streets of Las Vegas.
Move there. I gotta come back to family and stuff. But
no, yeah, I don't think I would want to live in Vegas.
Maybe in the winter.
Too many lights.
It's warm.
It's too many lights. In the wintertime? Yeah, I suppose, hey?
Yeah.
But don't they like close all the pools and stuff? In like the wintertime? I think they do.
Well, then we got a first sponsor coming up.
Okay, first sponsor. A podcast / live brought to you by merch. Leroy and Leroy.com. Okay, can I ask you something here, though?
Yeah.
For anyone who is watching on their phone,
Yeah.
How are they supposed to scan that QR code?
Just watch. You take your
How
phone.
do you? Yeah, you can, but you can do it.
Easy. You take your phone.
But how does someone who is watching on their phone right now scan that QR code at the bottom?
Just on their phone.
When you can't. Well, you can't scan it. Can you take a screenshot and then go into your photos? And then I'm curious how that works.
Yeah. You just watch. I'll show you. You just take out your phone. I don't even know where my camera app is. There it is. Check that out.
Yeah, but that's not everyone's watching it on their computer. Most I would make a guess that most people are actually.
Oh, it didn't even go to Leroy.
What did it take you to?
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did. Okay. just some weird website.
It did.
There we go.
There's only 3 of these jackets.
You can
left.
buy one of these jackets. We should probably give one to our manager.
Oh, she's in school. That means she's rich. Students, they always got.
I said our manager, not our moderator.
Oh yeah,
Like Doug. We should probably give Doug a jacket.
no, we should. And he all he's got to do is take out his phone. No, we can get him.
We'll give you a 10% discount, Doug. Anything from Leroy and Leroy.com. Except for the stickers. You got to pay full price.
Yeah. No, we can get him one. Yeah, here, I'll make some edits to this. I see the problem.
This is it's interesting though. I'm enjoying that you can just pop things up on the screen. We figured out how to do interviews now.
This is
So,
basically a test because
we're
we
a step-
didn't really
this is-
have a plan other than hope
This
it works.
week is an hour of us just yapping and doing a test run of our
We
setup. So
apologize.
we still have to, before
whoops.
next week, figure out how to get on to
Here,
TikTok.
Yeah.
at the very
I gotta
least.
hook up my PC. You want some more tech talk?
Some PC. You got to hook up your PC. Okay.
Yeah, hook up my PC here
Okay.
and then download the TikTok live stream
Yeah.
thing, and then it should be good.
Is that it?
I think so.
Is that what it takes?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll believe you, but I probably won't.
No.
So I still can't go on then and
Yeah.
go on to Twitch and TikTok at the same time yet.
I think we're on Twitch right now.
We're on Twitch.
I think so.
Are we?
So you'll be able to do Twitch, I think.
I should check our Twitch and see if it's actually
Yeah.
streaming.
Oh, hello, Niagara Falls is calling us. Yes, we will go there.
I would love to go to Niagara
Where's the
Falls.
Niagara Falls. See, now this is the problem with the comments is I have trouble following.
You have trouble following like anything though.
Yeah, usually. What happens here only they're talking about Vegas. There's some
Oh, okay, we're live and we have one viewer on Twitch.
what? Really?
Yeah.
It's you?
Me.
Yeah, I figured so. Screenshot it. There we go. Look at this.
What?
Tyler knows. My
You s-
thing. You just screenshot the QR code. Boom.
Well, okay.
Go to it.
Come to Iowa, eh? What's in Iowa?
I think they got the world's largest broadcast tower. I think that was in Iowa. I remember when we were doing our trip back. That was one of the things we could have stopped and see.
It doesn't sound very exciting.
Well, it's not exciting. It's
Okay.
a broadcast tower. It's the world's largest.
Fair enough. I was just asking, like, what's there?
I think that'd be cool. Let's check out some more of these. There's a link to the merch in the comments. Well, thank you very much,
There we go.
Chris Jenkins. Appreciate it.
Glad to help. Yeah, thanks, Waddell. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's
Let's
good
see.
guy. Give Waddell a follow
Yeah.
if you don't follow him, because he's a good guy.
Well, this was a good test. I feel good about it.
I feel like we can actually.
Do we need 2 mics? We almost need people.
I don't
to
know.
Say
Yeah, how's the sound? Like, can you hear us both talk, or is it one louder than the other? I bet you they can probably hear us with the one.
Yeah,
If I had to guess.
I'm thinking so. I had another thing for you. I just can't remember. Oh yeah, recipes.
Yeah,
I think people need to start submitting their favorite recipes.
and we'll Canadianize them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, we'll put out a thing saying, send us your favorite recipe, and we'll Canadianize them.
Yeah.
And then we'll put them in our cookbook.
Yeah.
Okay. No, Leroy is louder. What?
You're louder? I'm louder.
No, I can hear Leroy. I don't know. Sounds A-okay. There we go. Leah says sounds
Leroy's
A-okay.
louder. Okay, that makes sense. Because
But
sounds A-okay.
you also don't talk very loud. So, like, if I were to turn my voice down to where you talk,
okay.
we'd probably both come.
Oh, here we
the
go.
same way.
Test for the real thing at 8:30.
Okay, you know, to plug your other podcast.
Does that mean
that's
maple
funny.
syrup on everything? Kind of. That's all we got right now for ideas to Canadianize them, but maybe we'll come up with more.
What? What's wrong with that?
Exactly.
There's other ways to
We'll
Canadianize it.
switch the syrup for sugar for maple syrup.
Poutine. You make it into a poutine.
Yeah.
That's another way to do it.
Yeah, I could poutine it.
Or you put maple syrup and poutine on there.
Yeah. So here's an actual real question.
Okay.
Is there another Leroy behind the camera?
No.
No. So we used
Now there
to have,
was another Leroy though,
yeah.
but he was never behind the camera.
No.
He used to be in front of the camera with me.
Yep.
And then he moved to Regina,
Yeah. Which is, to be fair,
40 minutes away
Yeah.
from us. And that became too much of an
and
obstacle
there's never traffic.
for him to overcome.
And it's always
So he
45
said,
minutes.
"You guys go ahead without me." And then
Yeah.
about 2 months after that, our page blew up. That's pretty much how it went.
Yeah.
Speaking of Regina, they made international news this last week.
Oh, boy.
Everyone catch that?
What a bunch of-
Regina decided they would rebrand the city, and they would go with they changed Regina Tourism to Experience Regina, which this part of it I like. This part of it is funny.
Yeah, whatever.
There was an old viral video that somebody made that was like goofy and making fun of Regina, but it was like Regina Experience Regina, and it went viral. It was on like Jimmy Fallon. It was on all over the place. So they decided to run with the Experience Regina, which that I get. They also decided to run with some other maybe questionable slogans like Regina, the city that rhymes with fun. Maybe wasn't the best choice.
No.
Maybe that's one you just kind of, leave in the background. Maybe you don't run with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you don't make some of those shirts that they made.
Do they actually make shirts?
Oh, there's shirts. The towers? Like the towers in downtown Regina?
Yeah.
They had high heels on the top of the towers as if it was two legs up in the air. And it said Experience Regina.
Serious?
Yeah. No, there was some.
Like
there
the
was some.
official one?
Well, I don't know. It was out there. It was definitely floating around. So there was some, more questionable choices made. They've apologized, but now, flip this all around. They got a lot of people talking about Regina.
I don't think that was the point.
So? No, I don't think so. I don't think I think to an extent it was the point, but I don't think they realized how much negative backlash they would receive.
Yeah.
I think they thought this will get people talking about Regina, but not to the extent it did. So, Regina, if you need a new slogan and need a new duo to represent you, we are totally family friendly. Leroy and Leroy.
But we're not for sale.
No, we are not for sale. This is true. No random plugs.
No.
That's what we should start doing is like the small business of the week. We'll just randomly plug a favorite small business.
Should. Actually,
I thought of that. You know what made me think of it? It's because I got this hoodie on. This is like a Moose Jaw company.
Yeah.
Triple threat.
It's
a good guy.
Why am I blanking?
It's
embarrassing.
Lincoln,
yes.
Yeah.
Really
I bought a couple of these hoodies off of his website not long ago.
Look at this. 2 people scanned the code is what it means.
Oh, what does it
One of them
actually
was
mean?
me.
That? Okay. One of them was someone else.
Yeah, or it could have been. I might have hit it twice.
Did you spill maple syrup on yourself today? My cat is licking Leroy's toque. No. Ron,
here somewhere.
stop looking at my windows. Good old Ron. Good old Ron. I haven't seen Ron in a long time. We used to work
I meant to click on
Warrior games with Ron.
Yeah. Although you have to, just a word to our future moderator, you got to keep an eye on Ron.
This is true.
Not all of his comments are going to be family friendly like this.
Greg says, how's
Don't
your
block
French?
him.
Parlez-vous français? Un petit peu.
You got a little bit of French?
Un petit peu.
Yeah.
That's about it. I at one point could. And still just a little bit, but like I could a little bit.
Did you order baguette?
Probably when I was in Montreal,
Okay.
but not now. Not
No,
a
well, I
chance.
don't mean like. Of
I'd
course,
be
you
like,
could order one by pointing and stuff.
Baguette, por favor, s'il vous plaît. Dos cerveza?
Isn't that's not French?
But French and Spanish are so close that you
They'll
can pretty
probably
much
know.
just interchange them.
Yeah.
You pretty much just
We just lost
swirl
half
them
of our
together.
French audience.
Did we have a big French audience?
Yeah,
I don't even
probably.
know.
Huge. We actually, so this is a good one, and we need to get out there sooner than later.
Where?
There's a sign in bigger saying New York is
Big,
bigger.
but this is bigger.
Yeah, I think they messed up the thing, but that's all right. I think it just says New York is big.
New slogan, Regina, the city that makes Winnipeg look great. I don't know if I'd go that far. Sorry. Now we just lost all our Winnipeg
Winnipeg. Wow.
Is Canada more like Trailer Park Boys or like Letterkenny?
Yeah.
I would say more like Letterkenny.
Yeah, well, but there's parts like there's a certain element to Trailer Park Boys
there is, yeah.
That's pockets, but that's
see, and then now this is the thing is I feel like you have to kind of swirl together some different TV shows. Like you got to get Corner Gas in there because that really does capture small town Saskatchewan.
Gas is probably the most accurate.
I think that does a great job of small town Saskatchewan. So, you mix that in there with some Letterkenny, a little bit of Trailer Park Boys, some Bob and Doug McKenzie, and you pretty much got us all in a maple syrup bottle. Have you guys been to Ontario? Chris, did you watch the first half of our podcast?
Probably not, to be fair.
That's true. I'm just kidding, Chris. Yes, we have been to Ontario, but it's been about a year and a half since we were there. So we'd like to come back if you've got...
So we went to Toronto, but then we drove south to Niagara.
Mm-hmm. And we also drove west to London.
And west to London. And then
we did not go north or east.
Yeah.
No.
But we'd like to. And
I would really like to go to Kingston.
It was kind of a toss-up as to where we were going to go when we were there, but it was the falls, because you'd never been to the falls, so we had to check that out. Maybe I just wanted to go see the falls.
I think we just had to go to the falls because it was the falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, see what else we got here. Thanks. Dennis is replying for us.
Depends on the part of Canada for which.
Here's a good one.
Where is your favorite place to get a poutine? Oh,
easy.
Well, what is it?
Smokes
Poutineery. Yeah, they do up a good poutine. We used to have a Smokes in Moose Jaw. We do not anymore.
No.
So if you're coming to Moose Jaw, I think Bobby's Place is where I'd go for my poutine. There? I've heard a lot of people talking. Now, when I go to Bobby's Place, it's fish and chips because they've got the best fish and chips I've ever had. But you could get fish and then get your chips made into a poutine.
That would be interesting.
Pretty good.
Their Yorkshire pudding there?
Oh, it's good. So my wife loves their shepherd's pie.
Oh, they would do good shepherd's pie there too.
Yeah, so it's
I'd put it in the top 3 restaurants in Moose Jaw right now.
Last weekend we were at a big fundraiser here in Moose Jaw for the Moose Jaw Health Foundation, which was so much fun. The band Hell's Bells was a AC/DC cover band.
Pretty darn good.
They were incredible. Like, what a bang up job. But I got talking to some people who had actually drove into Moose Jaw just for the show on the weekend, and then they were driving back home. And while they were in town, they were asking where they should eat next time they're here. Mm-hmm. And I think I told Mad Greek is the place, is like
that's in the top 3.
Like must visit restaurant in Moose Jaw. I feel like that's my first recommendation is Mad Greek, and then it's probably Bobby's Place. And there's probably a whole list of other ones underneath that, but
it's
But yeah, we had a total blast at that fundraiser last week. Corn or peas in your shepherd's pie? Corn is a must, but I put both in when I make it.
So, spoiler alert. Actually, when you say spoiler, did I say it right? Spoiler alert. I don't like peas.
Okay.
So I'll pick the peas out. and I still
You're
do.
that much of a
At this
child?
age, yeah.
Oh my
I'll pick the
goodness.
peas out. Well, so I watched a Gordon Ramsay video the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and he described peas as like a fresh spring flavor, and so I ate the peas in that recipe and I actually like them. But
You're watching too much Gordon Ramsay. That's. Y'all ever get down to the USA ever? We have
Where's
and
that
need
one?
to again, right at the top there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
pop that one up. We're down in Montana and the Dakotas with lots of somethings to do. Howdy, northern neighbors. Hey, how's it going? I actually just drove through there like New Year's time. We went down to Denver. So we drove through Montana. But I would love to go back down there and shoot some videos. I saw there's a big conference in Colorado, and I thought we could go to it, but no, the dates are no good.
Okay. Well, here we go. Here's a good poutine recommendation.
Lansing Corners in Minnesota make the best poutine to eat. Here, Nick, this is the problem, is that you just said the best poutine is in the States.
Mm-hmm. Minnesota is basically part of Canada.
It's true. And I'm just saying it's not possible, right?
Well, how do you know that a Canadian's not down there? Opened up a restaurant called Poutines.
Poutines.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
I think it's actually called Poutine.
I was quite disappointed a couple of weeks ago. I ordered a poutine somewhere, and it came and had shredded cheese instead of cheese curds. I was not a happy camper. I was like, this isn't a poutine without the cheese curds.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Humber's Goderich is a great town. The best sunsets on Lake Huron. Is that in Ontario? I'm assuming so.
Remember where did we go where we said the best part of the town was the view?
Oh, that was, we said the best part of Hamilton was the view of Burlington.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. I like this one.
Who's got the better slap shot? Like between Leroy behind the camera and I? And are we talking now, or are we talking like when we were 11 years old? Because I feel like, if we go back to novice A hockey, clearly it was Leroy behind the camera.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've probably used a hockey stick a lot more since then than you have.
I'm betting it depends. So I would, if I was going to put like a wager on one, I would bet that you had the best floor hockey slap shot. You actually got a good shot in floor hockey.
Oh, I see where you're going with this, and you got the better ice hockey.
I bet you I've got the better ice hockey slap shot.
That could be. Well, maybe we'll have to do a comp test. What's a comp test? Maybe we'll have to do a contest with that.
Actually, that would be a better
slap shot. Yeah, that'd be good.
I like that.
Okay. Thanks, Emery.
This is a good one. I love cheese curds.
Right? I know. It's gotta have cheese curds.
Yeah.
There we go. Has to. When are we going back to Winnipeg?
Oh yeah, yes.
Megan, we're coming next weekend. We're not actually. I don't know. We need to plan another trip to Winnipeg, though. I think Winnipeg likes us for the most part.
I like Winnipeg, actually.
It's a city in Manitoba.
You liked it there. Every time we go there.
I'm actually going there this summer with family for like a little weekend getaway. So it's it grew on me. Parts of Winnipeg grew on me.
My favorite part?
Not the downtown part.
What's your favorite part of Winnipeg?
The view in the rear view mirror on your way home. No, I think
we should do that.
I think that's I think my favorite part of Winnipeg. I mean, it's obviously like the Forks, right? And then I liked down by the outlets where I stayed.
The outlets.
Yeah, there's outlets on like the south end.
Was I sick and you went there?
I went there with my wife, and I went to the Comic-Con thing. In October last year. We didn't go there, but they're on the south end of the town.
I love the Forks, though. The Forks is awesome.
I like spoons too, though, so it just depends what I'm eating. Hopefully soon, Megan, but we'll see what happens.
This is for sure.
Clearly, you need to grab a poutine in Montreal. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right?
That's something we need to plan too.
Absolutely.
And let's get Waddell over 200,000.
Yeah, go follow Waddell Engineering on TikTok.
Best poutine in Minnesota, maybe. Oh, here we go. I'm just.
Is there
setting
still a
up
lot of
here.
snow up there to go snowmobiling? Nick, this winter is stupid. I was just talking about it the other day. So I signed up to coach my son's baseball team, and he's supposed to also be playing flag football, although now there's a debate about that. But he said, when does it start to me? And I said, at this point, never. Like, it's supposed to start kind of like mid-April, late April. You start having some practices and stuff like that. But everything is still covered in snow and ice here. And like, there's parts of my yard that are still under like 3-4 feet of snow.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know when that is going away, but I am not sure. Why is Megan calling us rude? Would that be the Winnipeg in our rearview mirror comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this one's a good one. So and this one's true.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's no like super melting temperatures coming. So
Kayla, that's fair. Honestly, how dare you reveal Leroy behind the camera? We're not going to in our videos.
No,
that's not going to happen.
No, just on our lives. So apologize, Kayla. I apologize that you have to look at Leroy behind the camera.
Yeah, there, put your hand up.
Hold my hand there. There we go. See, now our ratings are going up already.
Yeah. Sorry, Kayla.
What is there to do in Winnipeg? Jeremy said.
Okay.
There's art to see.
So there's lots of art.
There's forks to eat with.
There's
an outlet mall.
Yeah. There's that bike.
There's the bike sculpture. Yeah, you can look at that at the Forks. That's at the Forks, though. We've said that. So pretty much go to the Forks.
You know what?
And then you can probably just head out of town.
there's ice cream at the Forks.
Yeah,
you know, once you hit ice cream, the place is awesome.
Just avoid downtown, and I think it's not too terrible.
But you do. So there's a really neat spot downtown, the windiest point in the world.
You know, there's no need to go there.
No, fair enough. Just watch our video on it.
It's the windiest intersection in Canada. We've got a video on it. Then you don't have to go there.
Oh, this is an interesting one. We were talking about.
Would an NHL team in Saskatchewan do well? I think it would.
You think so?
I think that.
Where'd you put it?
Saskatoon.
But that's further away from Moose Jaw.
Yeah, but I think it has to go into Saskatoon.
But Moose Jaw's closer to
Let
Regina.
me tell you the reasons why. Just Google Regina and look up the news about Regina in the last 2 weeks, in the last week, and then look up Saskatoon. And then you'll decide, you know what, Saskatoon's the place to put it. Saskatoon's a bigger city and the nicer city. Regina's already got the Riders, so you put the NHL team in Saskatoon.
Actually, yeah, as long as they've got that argument makes the most sense. There we go. Oh yeah, this is true. Actually, it's not technically true.
You sent him one, Megan. Yeah. He owes you one, if anything.
It would be the truer story.
Yeah.
That's not true. I haven't read this one, but I may as well throw it up.
Should get all who shoot hockey for fun do contest with top 8 with you to be 9-10 and give prize at end.
Yeah. I think it's like, you know at the hockey games, how you shoot the puck in the net?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're saying. You get like 8 or 10 people out. You put one of those things in front of the net, chunk of board, basically, and then they shoot for a prize. Isn't that what they're saying?
I think maybe.
And then the winner gets a prize.
Tracy might have to elaborate on that.
Yeah.
No snow in Ontario. Good for you, Chris. Did that sound bitter? Because it was.
What? There's no way that bike sculpt. That thing was huge.
The bike sculpture is gone now. Well, I mean, all the bikes in Winnipeg got stolen. Oh, no. So all that was left to steal was the bike sculpture. So they took it.
They took it. This is great.
Wait, who is behind the camera? Nobody. Yeah. A TV.
It's a tripod.
Leroy behind the camera is in front of the camera, but he's still controlling the camera, so technically he's behind the camera, if that makes sense.
Technically. It's just easier to be here, and then we were thinking of setting up, so originally we had a camera on you. We were thinking of setting up 2 cameras, one for me, one for you.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I didn't want to go through that hassle. So
I knew I knew what the real story of it was. Now we got it in person.
Because it would have been 2 cameras. I would have had to push buttons, cutting back and forth. I do that already enough.
Couldn't you just done like a vertical split screen?
Yeah, we could have probably did that. We're actually going to do that this summer.
Are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because when I'm away,
Oh yeah.
do some live.
Leroy behind the camera is going to New Zealand for a month.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even invite me.
I did invite you.
Nice, he did. I told him to enjoy his family vacation. And that we would film when he got back. So, but during that, while you're gone for a month, I'm going to take a week and I'm going to drive to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and take my son to a hockey camp down there. So that'll be fun. We'll be able to do a live with you in New Zealand and me in the United States.
Yeah.
So that should be good. And hopefully by then I'll have shed my winter weight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In a chicken wings eating contest, which Leroy would win?
Actually, I think I know who would win, and I don't think it would be what everybody would suspect.
Yeah, I think you would probably.
I think I would.
Like, hold on, wait. Here's the thing. In a speed contest, I think I'd beat you. In a pure who can put down the most wings contest,
like in an hour,
I think you'd beat me.
If we had an hour, I would win.
But if we had
almost for sure,
here's 10 wings, first one to have them down wins.
Yeah, I'm not into
I think
speed.
I think I would speed
probably,
but I think who would actually eat them more is probably him.
I think I could eat more than you.
But
I think I think I do eat more than you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised.
Not over the course of the winter. I've put on a lot of
Whenever
winter pounds.
we go out, though, I would say that I consistently eat more than you.
I'm about to start a very strict meal plan. I'm not even lying. It kicks off this week.
I think the part of it is that I'm actually bad for people with their diets and stuff because I can tend to eat more.
Ever since we were in high school, this guy here would show up to like the movie theater and he'd like open up his jacket pocket. And he'd have 4 cheeseburgers in there. We're like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I just wanted a cheeseburger." In the movie theater. There is another Leroy. I love your content. I love that people are just getting to see you. That last message just gave me an aneurysm. I wonder which one Kayla's talking about.
I think it's the chicken wing one.
I'm not even sure.
I don't know. I like the chicken wing one. More food questions, I think, is the way to go. Robots are taking over. This is actually an interesting one.
Taking over behind the camera job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no robots here. Although you do have your robot vacuum that was beeping.
It was.
So maybe robots are taking over. I don't know. They can't take over for me, so...
Oh, we could.
At least my job is safe.
No, I think we could get a robot.
That was me being a robot.
You're giving the robots ideas.
Gotten ridiculous already.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Any other questions before we wrap up here? I don't know. Let's see.
Can I click on this?
How about you give your...
Oh, I see what they're saying. Oh, okay.
How about you give your of Moose Jaw best fun places to show as prize? Just see who can shoot net best out of $6 and who wins against you. Oh, I see what they're saying. So people like compete against us and then they get prizes of things to do in Moose Jaw, I think.
Yeah. I thought they were saying rate something out of pucks. So show the best thing to do in Moose Jaw. This one's worth $6.
Oh, that's
this one's worth
rating
$2.
System.
Yeah.
We were talking about a rating system for the other things.
Yeah.
Yeah. How many pucks?
Out of pucks.
We're going to do it out of
Thank
pucks.
you, Tracy.
Thanks, Tracy.
I don't even think that's what you meant.
No, I don't think so either.
I'm not smart enough to figure out the actual thing.
What else is...
sorry, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Trying to get to the bottom of this here.
What's this?
What do you recommend? Which one? At this rate, it will turn plus 30 and have flash flooding. Yeah, I don't think you're wrong about that when it comes to our weather. I'm wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
here we go. This is interesting. What do you recommend checking out with kids when visiting Canada? Make sure to hit up Zips for a burger and shake in Idaho.
Oh, in Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, Coeur d'Alene.
Nice. I will do that. Zips.
Check it out with kids.
Such a broad question.
Well, it depends where you want to go.
Because Canada's a big place.
Yeah. Well, just say Saskatchewan.
So say if you're coming to Saskatchewan.
That's where everybody's first stop usually.
You know, I think we've got a lot of lakes. Yeah. Take them out to lake. Maybe take them
go fishing.
It depends where you are.
You won the great... You're 9 years old.
Did you see
won
that?
the fishing contest.
I was like 14 years old, but yeah. I
You
did.
look
That
nine
was
in the.
it was an old newspaper clipping that went around Twitter today with me winning a fishing derby when I was like 13 years old. I was out with my cousin.
13.
Yeah, I was. My cousin took me fishing, and I won the biggest for my age group, the biggest fish. But I didn't pay the entry fee, so I had to split with him. So I think we each got $50.
Oh, that's you were under 14 at the time.
Yeah, he was only like. So if I was 13, he was like 16, 17. He was 17 probably.
And he couldn't give his little cousin the prize.
He used to like. First time I ever drove was like with him when I was like 13 years old too.
Yeah.
So
He made you pay for gas, probably.
He might have. I'm not even sure.
He's calculating the tread wear on the tires to see what you owe him. I know guys like that.
Oh, there's some more good questions popping up here. I didn't even realize how many there are. How about the perfect pizza?
Perfect pizza.
What's on your perfect pizza?
Oh, you go first.
This is what I realized is when I was in Denver, I realized I like a thin, crispy crust pizza.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to have a lot of toppings, just like a straight up, pepperoni pizza.
Forno style?
To me is perfect.
Like the Italian style where it's in the oven, the high heat.
Sure. Did you say porno style?
No, Forno. It's like a Forno oven.
Oh, okay, that makes way more sense because I thought I don't know what kind of pizza you're talking about. But that was a really delicious pizza. So, or you go to the Mad Greek and get some Mad Bread.
So yeah, the Italian style, like where it's just the sauce. It's got the clumps of cheese on it. It's cooked in we'll say Italian style oven.
Okay.
High heat.
Forno. I've never heard that before.
Oh boy, this one's too long.
What?
Messaging down in London. Can we get a tour? Oh, they can give a tour? They're asking.
Down from London, just asking, can we ever get a tour? So they want us to like go to that area and do a tour
in London
and like do a video.
Oh yeah.
So we actually need to get out there that way again. Great question from Ron coming in as well.
Okay.
Maybe we'll answer a couple more questions and we'll wrap it up for today. Because Leroy behind the camera's got to get on his other podcast. Don't check it out though. It's not called Between Two Ferns? No, just two camera guys. Is that what it is?
It is.
Just two camera guys. So there's no people. You just see cameras and they just tune their cameras.
If you like tech talk
for 2 hours,
there's
no talking. It's just the two of them fine tuning. They're tinkering with their cameras.
If you're not a fan of tech talk, maybe skip it.
You got at least 4 more followers on Between Two Camera Guys. What?
Between two camera guys. Actually, that'd be kind of funny.
I don't know if I want to see that one.
And then the person in the middle. Whoever you're interviewing.
Okay, last question because this is getting out of control. If you were mayor of Moose Jaw, what's the first thing you would change? Ron Dormer, I'll tell you, I would not, on a sagging, sinking street in Moose Jaw, just come and drop 30,000 pounds of concrete and say, that should take care of it.
Yeah. The one thing that I know for sure is that if we ever do become mayor, we will keep 100% of our promises.
Yes, and if we don't keep 100% of them, like at least half, we will absolutely stand by
100%.
Yes, 100% of at least half of them. Also, we will rename Main Street South to Leroy and Leroy Drive because it doesn't even match up with Main Street North.
It doesn't.
So it just makes sense.
Leroy and Leroy Drive.
Can we start we should start a petition to rename Main Street South Leroy and Leroy Drive.
I like that.
I feel like that would be a good street to rename.
Yeah. Because we both live on South Hill.
Yeah. And it's like nothing else is going on there.
Nothing else is going on. Actually, the only issue we might run into is I think it's already renamed Snowbird's Drive. Snowbird Way.
No, that's the other one.
Snowbird Way is coming down?
That's the Manitoba Expressway.
Manitoba Expressway, Snowbird Way.
Yeah.
So maybe we could do like that where it's an honorary name.
I want actual signs that say Leroy and Leroy Drive.
We're not better than the Snowbirds.
No, but they should have pushed harder.
Actually, that's probably true. They should have just renamed it Snowbird Way.
This has been like the absolute. Like I feel like parts of this have been a fantastic
We
podcast,
started to warm up at the end.
and I feel like parts of
The
this have been
start was
absolute nonsense.
bad.
But that's okay because
You know what we need to do?
I'm going to put our last 2 podcasts out tomorrow, and then we'll put this one out as soon as it's ready.
You know
so
what?
maybe we'll
Cut
have a
this
flood
one
of
near the
podcasts
end.
coming.
So just don't start at the start at the last one. Just cut it so the last 20 minutes.
Oh no, we're just going to let it go as is.
Oh boy.
It's easier that
Who's
way.
going to want to listen to that?
Lots of people. Lots of people. Listen, I sometimes just listen to comedians while I drive.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. But like this, it'd be good to fall asleep to because there wasn't really much going on.
I don't know if I don't want to sleep to this either. Give me nightmares.
And you know, okay, 50% of your provinces was a lot. I don't think you could keep 50%.
No, but at least 25% of our promises we would keep if we were mayor. Like at least 25% of them.
Yeah.
You don't even have to keep that many
You
to
don't
be a
have to keep
politician. 10% and
Just
you're good.
try.
As long as you try, really. That's the important part.
Just
That's
try
true.
your
We
best.
would definitely try our hardest if we were mayor of Moose Jaw. All right, that is going to wrap up episode 16, 17, something teen of the Leroy and Leroy podcast. This was a big test for us. We were able to bring guests on today, so that's exciting, and we're going to continue to build from here. But in the meantime, I'm Leroy. He's Leroy behind the camera.